Good morning, myself Dr. Dhekale, Perfect Electronics MIDC Y. We have designed and developed Schering bridge, which is used to measure the unknown capacitance of the capacitor. Now I explain first its construction. This is the resistance small r1. This is the capacitance C1, whose value is to be determined. I have used this value as a 0.1 microfarad. This capacitor C2, whose value is 0.47 microfarad, is used here. Now this is the resistance R3. It has three values: 820 ohms, 1000 ohms, and 1200 ohms. We can select at any time by the use of crocodile pins here. This is the capacitor C4. This is the resistance R4, is variable by the pot. This R4 is variable. It can be changed the resistance by the use of this pot. Now I am connecting the 1 kilowatt sine wave frequency here of 5 volt signal strength. Now I am connecting headphone here in this socket here, and I am using these earpieces to hear the sound here. See, sound is coming here. Its value, I am connecting these crocodile pins here at 820 ohms as a value of R3. Now I am adjusting this pot. See, intensity of sound is increased here. It is decreased here. It is minimum sound. If I rotate again same direction, sound will increase. Now I am adjusting for the minimum sound. This is the minimum sound. Now after that, you have to disconnect the stereo pin from the socket. We shall disconnect the signal generator here. Remove crocodile pins from here. Now measure the resistance R4. That means across the capacitor we have to measure the resistance with the range of 2000 ohms C. The resistance is 176. Now see this is the formula for unknown capacitance. This capacitor C1 is to be calculated here. It is equal to C2 in bracket R4 divided by R3. Just we have measured the value of R3 here. In R4 is measured. Just we have measured the R4 value resistance by the use of multimeter, and R3 is the resistance we have used as 820 ohms, and signal of 1 kilohertz frequency is used, and for minimum sound we can calculate the value of capacitor C1. In second case, we have to select the resistance 1000 ohms here as like. Again you put the headphone in the socket, apply 1 kilohertz signal frequency, and then rotate the potentiometer for minimum sound. Again you find out the value of R4. So again calculate the value of C1. In third case, we have to connect resistance R3 as 1200 ohms and repeat the same procedure and obtain the three values of capacitor C1, and we can obtain the mean value of C1. In this way, we can obtain the unknown value of capacitance of the capacitor by the use of Schering bridge.
परफेक्ट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स वाई आयोजित 6 दिवसांचं प्रॅक्टिकल बेस्ड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स अँड कम्प्युटर इंडस्ट्रियल ट्रेनिंग.
पात्रता: इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स आणि कम्प्युटरचे शिक्षण आवश्यक. बीई, डिप्लोमा, बीएससी, एमएससी झालेल्यांसाठी उपयुक्त.
या ट्रेनिंगमध्ये भरपूर प्रॅक्टिकल सह मुलाखतीची तयारी करून घेतली जाते, ज्यामुळे जॉब मिळणं सोपं जातं.
ट्रेनिंगसाठी संपर्क: डॉक्टर ढेकळे, परफेक्ट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स MIDC वाई. मोबाईल 98 222 41 255.